All right, I have a serious problem here, for which I am very ashamed. Most of you know that I build and sell traditional bows, longbows, and recurves through my company, Lifecycle Gear. Many of you also know that I just started to build and sell ILF bows. ILF stands for International Limb Fitting. But I just learned that the ILF bow is from the devil's workshop. It's an evil thing. It's blasphemous to even think about buying, building, selling, trading, shooting these awful ILF bows. And I'm going to tell you why that is the case. I'm going to compare an ILF takedown recurve to a traditional takedown recurve, and I think you'll plainly see all of the differences and why these ILF bows are not traditional and why we should not be buying, shooting, selling, or trading them. They are the devil's work. Let's start with this ILF riser. All bows have a riser and limbs. This is an ILF riser. It's made of wood. This one happens to be the Sawyer model in our Allegheny line, and it's made of walnut, sugar maple, and some black dyed maple right here. Now here's what I want to show you. Look, it includes a limb alignment system. It's this little dovetail plate right here, and a bolt that locks the limb to the riser. Now look at the difference when I show you a traditional takedown recurve riser. It has a limb alignment pin and a bolt that locks the limb to the riser. You see the difference? Very different system. This has a limb alignment pin. This has a limb alignment dovetail. Pretty different, right? Okay, well maybe the risers aren't that different. Let's look at the limbs. Okay, let's take this limb. Beautiful limb. This one has a slot, ILF limb. It has a slot that is machined in the end of the riser or in the end of the limb to go over that limb bolt. And it has an alignment post that goes in this dovetail slot. So you can slide the limb in just like this. And then when you're ready to take it off, you just pop it out just like that. Now look how different the limb is on a traditional recurve riser. It has a hole drilled right through the center of it. See it right there? And it has a pilot hole or a little indent hole right here that fits over this limb alignment pin right here, this limb alignment pin. And then this limb bolt goes through this hole. Let me show you how it goes together. Oh, well, I guess I can't put the limb on the riser because with a standard traditional recurve, a takedown recurve, you need tools. You need an Allen wrench to do that. So I guess I'll just have to do that later. But you know, the differences to me are stark. It's clear that the devil has been working in our traditional archery community to introduce these ILF bows. I have sworn them off. My deepest apologies to the traditional community. Tonight, I'll be burning all of my ILF gear, my new risers, my new limbs, in the fire pit I just built behind my house. I apologize to the community. I will not, again, engage in these things, these ILF bows that are gateway bows to the compound. I will not do it. I apologize. My sincerest regrets in having gone down this devilish path.